Okay, so Carlos and Clarita need to clean the storage shed where they plan to board some pets. So they decided to hire a company to clean the windows. Sunshine Express window cleaners charge $50 for each service call and $10 per window. So what we're going to do is let X be the number of windows. And Y is cost. So if we look at Sunshine Express, we're going to say, well, the cost is equal to, we have $50 plus $10 per window. So plus $10 times X, because X is every window. Painless windows is $25 for a service call to come over. So Y equals 25 plus $15 per window. So which company would we recommend and why? Well, it really depends on how many windows. So what we're going to do is talk about, well, how can we solve this algebraically? So here's how to solve this using substitution. So for substitution, we have two equations. And our first step is to solve one of the equations for either X or Y. So step one, solve for X or Y. You can substitute for either. Step two, substitute into the other equation. So we're going to do the first two steps. So we have Y is equal to 50 plus 10X, and we have Y is equal to 25 plus 15X. And what we're going to do is take the 50 plus 10X and substitute it right there. So we have 50 plus 10X is equal to 25 plus 15X. And then we need to solve for X. So we have X's on both sides. I'm going to subtract 10X from both sides. And 15 minus 10X is 5X. And I'm also going to get rid of the 25 on that side. So I'm going to subtract 25 from both sides. And 15 minus 25 is 25. So my resulting equation is 25 is 5X. So I'm going to divide both sides by 5. And then that will give me X is equal to 5. So after I substitute it into the other equation, I solve. And then what you need to do is find the other variable by substituting. So basically what you need to do is solve for the other variable. So here was step one. We solved for solved an equation for X or Y. Step two, we use that equation and substitute it and solve for X. So for step three, we need to substitute X into one of these equations and solve. So Y is equal to 50 plus 10. And now I substitute 5 for X. And then we have that's 50 plus 10 times 5 is 50. And now I'm going to have to work down. 50 plus 50 is 100. So Y is equal to 100. So now we have X and we have Y. That's our solution that works in both. So X is 5 and Y is 100. That is our solution to both. So now what I want for you to do is you're going to practice that method with two equations. So here you have 6x plus 24y equals 360. And then the second equation here for startup costs, to refresh your memory, is 32x plus 80y equals 1,280. And then on the bottom here, you have 12x plus 20y is equal to 480. And then here, 16x plus 20y is also equal to 480. So I'm going to get you a start on this first one to just model. For step one here, we need to solve this equation for y. So here, I'm going to move 6x over to the other side. So we have 24y equals negative 6x plus 360. And then I'm going to divide both sides by 24. And you would get y is equal to negative 6 divided by 24. I'm going to list this as a decimal, so negative 0.25x and then plus 15. So I got you a start. Now you need to solve this equation for y, substitute, and then solve.